think about it, like they really going around posing as DEA agents. So basically, if they got caught, they would definitely do some hard time because this is a federal offense to pretend to be a federal agent, but that's what they do. And the fact that they get caught up in something that's way deeper than what they were accustomed to, because they were just going around like just robbing just local, drug dealers and everything. And it's like, well, how long could you get away with that before people start noticing, like, man, we know these dudes, they ain't real DEA agents or whatever, um, and everything. And I would say this, like, how does it compare to other crime dramas? Now just based off, because I'm only going to talk about the first episode a little bit here. Even though I am currently up to episode 4, I believe, but like I said, just for this episode, I just wanted to kind of, talk about the first episode to a degree. And as far as other crimes, I would say that it is very unique and different in the sense of the two main leads are not like other leads from any in the series. The characters that Brian Tyree Henry and Wagner Moura played, I mean, they very much on the surface could be generic, characters, stereotype characters that you've seen in other series. But Ray, who Brian Tyree Henry plays, he is someone who he's doing everything that he's doing. And I'm trying to do this as without spoiling too much. He's doing what he's doing not because he enjoys it. He's doing it out of necessity almost. But you can tell, like, if things in his life probably went one or two different ways, he would probably have a successful business. But it's because he comes from a family of robbers, so naturally he kind of fell into the family business in a sense, and he doesn't really want to be doing what he's doing, but it's the only way he can really make money, unfortunately. So that's where he is with that. And then Wagner, his character of Manny, he's this family man, and he's kind of going along and doing this because he's helping his friend. And it's like, yeah, both of these guys don't really have to be doing what they're doing, but they're doing it. And I like how the series portrayed the two of being like, if you don't know that they're not real DEA, you wouldn't know because the way they stake out places. Then when they go in and when they, arrest the people and, hold them, and everything and snoop around and go searching through the house and stuff like that, and how they talk, you would think, yeah, they the real deal. And that's what adds the intrigue of the fact that why don't they just actually become real law enforcement opposed to, oh, let me just like fake it, and just get by and doing all this goofy shit instead of, no, I could actually, like maybe I could be real law enforcement basically. And everything. And I will say this as far as the first, and like I said, just the first episode, the tone, the first episode, it very much sets the tone for how the series is going to go. It feels like a world that's lived in, and everything. The pacing is good. I feel like, you get to learn about these two guys and like little different ticks and nuances that the characters have. And everything, you like saying, and the fact that these guys are best friends, they've been friends for a long time. So, there's a loyalty factor that plays here, which I feel like maybe towards the end of the series, I don't know if that loyalty might get tested or whatever, but I feel like at least right now, they are loyal to each other. As far as standout performances go, I mean, Wagner and Brian Tyree, they play off each other very well, but clearly Brian's character of Ray is the standout so far.